Yes! Yes!
Mute yourself, Jesus Christ.
What? Oh, sorry. I'm muting myself now.
The stranger's dead, the night is red, his heart is cold, his lungs are blown, the
We saved $85.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. I'm your host, Grant Magic. This is Virgan Radio Service. That piece that you just heard there, absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed that, I really did. That was Cadmium Paul Flint, A Stranger's Dead, an NCS release which you can find in the description below. Today I am joined by my good friend Tsar Antonov, president of Obscurium.
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott, my friend. Good God. Grüß Gott. How are you this evening?
I'm feeling very well, thank you.
Excellent.
It's an honor to be here again. And I'm very happy that the Virgan Radio Service has returned.
Oh, thank you. It's good to have you on. Between now and last week, not very much has happened. I did explain what would be happening with Virgan Radio Service, how it would be coming back, etc, 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 which was we would have a new system, which is extremely unorganised at the moment. But yeah, so this week interview, next week conspiracy theory. Week after that, back to the interviews with our Lord and Saviour Archie Birch. But yeah, this week we got Tsar Antonov on, which is absolutely excellent. This is his third time on the show, and he's super excited to be here, and I'm super excited to be back doing this, which is absolutely excellent. So, Tsar, let's talk about Obscurium.
Aye. So, a lot has happened with Obscurium since the last time we talked. The most important thing I'd say is we changed our flag, and I think now it's reached near perfection. So, problem of the flag was that the stars and the all-seeing eye were red, and it was very dark and not very well visible. But now it's white.
Yeah, I can see.
Very well visible, and it looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I can see on your
if you know my flag looks like.
Yeah, I can see your profile picture on Skype right now.
Yes, that's the new flag.
Yeah. We're having to use Skype.
That was the biggest change we had.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're having to use Skype at the moment
That
because
was the biggest change we had.
you talk first.
No, you talk first.
No, you talk first, otherwise I'm going to talk over the top of you again.
Okay. No, that was the biggest change we had, but speaking of flags, I've also kind of become the unofficial flag man of the micronational community, although our Lord and Savior Archie Birch says otherwise. The bloody tricolor boy. But in any case, I have made a lot, and I've improved in flag making a lot since last time. I've made a lot of flags and even more coat of arms for a lot of micronations out there, such as Liechtenstein, Columbustan, the Virgan Republic. Very new coat of arms was made by me as well. Obscurium's coat of arms, of course, got an upgrade as well. And small advertisement. It's completely for free, but if you want a high quality coat of arms or flag, go to my website. It's in the comments. That's the two major things that have happened. Besides that, I'm very happy to announce that I've been on state visits. For example, after a Microcon, I don't think I've mentioned the state visits last episode, did I? That was before a state visit.
I
right?
can't actually remember, but in any case, just mention it anyway.
I think it was after the interview. Yes, so after Microcon, I went to the Nordonian Empire, which is located in Sweden. I met their leader Adam Lundström at Microcon, and I had a great time there. Very lovely micronation. And there was just one thing that wasn't so great. They had this bench there, and Adam told me the story about how this bench was cursed and stuff, and how if you sit on it at midnight and close your eyes and open them after you count to 3, you will be in hell. And I didn't do it. I didn't sit down at midnight, but I sat down it the next morning, and 2 days later I broke my foot and couldn't travel to the Alps. So beware the curse of the Devil's Bench of Nordonia. And afterwards I also traveled to New Westphalia to visit Dan Morris, which was also a very lovely visit. Spent a couple of days there, and then we went to London, and then I also had an unofficial third state visit with Mr. Grant here.
That was good.
We met in Berlin, and it was absolutely amazing as well. Very, very nice meeting him. I wish we could have stayed longer, but he had to go back to Scotland.
I did indeed. Yeah, so that's what's been happening with Obscurium. It's quite a lot. Zal's quite active in the community, and again, he does high quality flags and coats of arms for absolutely nothing. He does it for free, so you can hit him up on Twitter or something about it. But do not take advantage of it. As my dad would say, don't take the piss. But yeah. So I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Yes. Anyway, so back on track. So I wanna go over the community. Since last time I actually did an episode that had any content featuring the community within it, which would have been something along the lines of, just got to check. Yes, so the last official VRS that I did was the use of bar, which featured a lot of leaders from a lot of different states, which was interesting to say the least, because there was quite a lot of shit posting on it. But yeah, that was funny. I can't exactly remember what I spoke about because it was 5 months ago. Pretty sure I would have remembered if it was last week, but it wasn't. And so between 5 months ago and now, we've wait, when was 5 months ago? Was it like August or something? September, maybe? I can't actually think, but yes. During that time, we've had an insufferable troll on the community called Lilliput, which has recently came back. They came back 2 hours ago. Just excellent. Yes, they came back 2 hours ago, and they're shit posting again. So excellent. I stopped VRS for that entire reason, because I had to deal with them, which wasn't exactly pleasant, but you know. Yes, I can't actually talk too much more about the community because it's been uneventful and uninteresting. I don't know, Zard, do you have anything to say on the community front?
Well, first of all, I agree with you. Lilliput is a problem. For a simple reason that he or her or whatever they are, they call use of a terrorist organization, and they do not present any evidence whatsoever for that claim. Just say use of terrorists. Why? Why? There is no such evidence. it's completely baseless claims, and as you can see with Grant's example here, it's driving people mad. So whatever you do, do not support or pay any attention. Do not even recognize Lilliput as a. Do not even recognize their existence. Just ignore them completely. If you pay them any attention whatsoever, you'll just put pure fuel into the fire of ignorance. So ignore Lilliput, please.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but
Other
I mean, you say that, but I already see 3 comments on the post that they made. So yes, people have been feeding that fire.
Don't, for God's sake.
Puts name on.
Besides
radio.
that, oh sorry.
I was just reading something from the comment section. That's it. Yeah, please continue.
Oh, okay. Well, besides that, not much has been happening in the community. That's true. We have had George 2.0 Sabovia upload this little blog of his, though, where he talks about micronational topics such as micronational wars, how to get money, and microcon, of course. I highly recommend. I highly recommend reading that. I will post the link in a moment. But that he has very good comments on the micronational community. Microcon 2021, the website is up now. You can't sign up for it yet, and I don't know the location yet, but well, I'm already excited for it. I'm definitely gonna be there, and I'm already saving up money for that. So I hope to see all of you too at Microcon 2021, including you, Grant. Including you.
Maybe. I mean, I've just gotten comfortable with Europe. I don't want to be overstepping my boundary, but
I mean,
Las Vegas.
you got 1.5 years, so.
Yeah, I know.
And before that, you'll come back to Germany again, so you can get used to flying on the plane.
Yeah. Actually, my work colleagues spoke about going to Hamburg at the end of March, April time, and I'm like, I mean, I just went to Berlin, but
Dude, if you come to Hamburg, you can see the largest miniature railway in the whole world, certified by Guinness World Records. You will not find anything like this in any other place in the whole world.
Fair enough.
Unique.
Hamburg has the largest miniature railway on the planet, which is something that I had no idea about. But okay.
It's called a miniature wonderland, or in German, Miniaturwunderland, and it includes many continents such as America. It has Mount Rushmore, Monument Valley, Grand Canyon, and even Las Vegas. And at night, actually, they have a day and night cycles in the miniature wonderland. So every 15 minutes it gets dark for 5 minutes, and all the lights are they turn all the lights on the small little buildings, and Las Vegas looks just like the real Las Vegas at night. You could take a picture of it, and you could probably fool someone into thinking that is actually the real Las Vegas because it looks so real. And they have Scandinavia with a big pool of real water with actual ships swimming inside of it, and a big bridge over the whole thing. It's crazy. The amount of work they put into it. So,
nice.
Advertisement from me at your Wonderland. Visit it.
Sounds interesting. Miniature railway has never actually been, for my fancy, but could be something to look into. Who knows? Yes. Anyway, so a few topics on the community, like in the last week, is the UNAAR disbanded and then came back yesterday, to my knowledge. Mysperia has been grown. US failure announced that it may dissolve. Sonderan's been unfortunately stricken by the fires in Australia, and it's affecting the weather over there. There's been hailstones the size of golf balls, tennis balls dropping, and like a lot of smoke has been covering the airspace over Sonderan. That's all I've really got to say. That's it. That's everything I can think of. Apart from that, the Virgan Republic joined Mysperia in December. And it's planning to stay part of Mysperia until October. Because I do not know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Where I'm going in the community is a bit of a surprise to myself, but certainly will be back late October with the Virgan Republic, and I might start saving money to go to Las Vegas for Microcon and be there for Czar, and maybe some of the friends that I've got around the community as well might go. It's relatively cheap for people within America to go to another place within America, which would be good to see all those people. Definitely. So I may consider going to Las Vegas, but you know. Do you have anything you want to add?
Speaking of future state visits, Archie Birch is probably going to visit the Virgin Republic in 2021 as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot
and
about
after that he's going to visit Obscurium too. It's not 100% certain, but it's quite certain that he'll do it.
Would it not be
So that's
easier?
something else to look forward to.
Yeah, would it not be easier for us just to all go
I'm sorry?
I said, would it not be easier for us all just to go to Las Vegas? Because we were all going to do that thing.
Well, Archie can't. If you remember, Archie doesn't have time to go to Las Vegas because he's busy at that moment, and he wanted to go to Germany anyway. So before he goes to Germany, he's gonna go to Scotland because Scotland is on the way to Germany.
Fair enough. Yeah. So the basic rundown of that is like he's gonna come over here, and then I'm probably gonna get the plane with him over to Germany, and we're gonna all go to Czar's house and do the Centurion challenge. Like we've been joking about this for so long now, but it's became serious. The Centurion challenge is doing 100 shots of beer, or your preferred alcohol, maybe wine, ale or something like that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like no one's getting out of it.
If I do not survive, remember me as a hero.
Yeah. There was meant to be a fourth person that we were going to do it with, but we're going to go to his place and do the cohort challenge, which is like the Centurion challenge, but like a cohort. You got the same. And Roman military tactics, you had the century, which was 80 men or 100, and then the cohort, which was about 500, 400, something like that. So but he's went a bit rogue, and yeah, that's a sense that's no longer an option. But yes, so the plan is we'll fly over to Czar's house and do the Centurion challenge, because why the fuck not? Czar, you're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be destroyed that morning. You're gonna wake up like feeling like death.
But if I win, if I pass the challenge, do I become a Centurion?
See, that's the thing. There is no winner. The people that win are the people that wake up the next morning without a hangover. The people who do not want to kill themselves the next
I
morning.
want to be a centurion, though.
You can be a centurion. You know, just update your title. Just update your title. You know, Grand Centurion Tsar Antonov, President of Obscurium.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a riot, man. It's gonna be.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why not?
Democracy.
Democracy. Democracy.
Yes.
Democracy can suck my nuts. That's exactly what democracy can do.
Well, okay, right now democracy in Obscurium doesn't work very well, but oh yeah, that's the thing I should mention. I have plans for the future concerning Obscurium to recruit more people, because right now we have 5 citizens, including me, so 4 citizens beside me, and none of those citizens has been doing anything for Obscurium in months now. To be quite, to be honest, I one of those persons I haven't even talked to since the 1st of January. She's been very elusive lately, and I should write her when this is finished, actually. But anyways, because of that, I am, and because also I'm lacking people for the parades I like to do. I want to make some, propaganda. Get my flag, get a little table, and then I'm gonna go to Kiel, which is the city here, next to which I live. I'm gonna go to some busy place. I'm gonna put up my table there, and I'm gonna try to recruit people for this shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if they don't come to you, you gotta go to them and make them join.
That's a fair point. Join my country or die.
Joy, yes.
One of us. One of us. One of us. But yeah, let's.
So if you're listening to this and you aren't a citizen of any other micronation, join Obscurium. You will get free flags.
Free flags, guys. Join Obscurium. I would take that deal. But yes, let's go on to talk about our time in Berlin. How was Berlin for you?
Oh, Berlin! I wish it could have lasted longer. This is heaven. The things like Berlin is just heaven for me. You know, I got an amazing person like you coming over into a great city like Berlin, and we just do great stuff together, and then your lovely friends came and joined us too, and we got really drunk.
Yeah. Please do not repeat what happened.
I still loved it. I loved the whole thing.
Yeah. Please do not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the details.
Yes. Please do not do that.
Don't worry.
But
I have not told anyone.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. So
I'll take that with me into my grave.
Yeah, I got into Schonefeld, and went straight to Alexanderplatz to meet Tsar, and he decided it would be an excellent idea to come up behind me and put his hands over my eyes, and I really thought about elbowing him right in the stomach. It's good. It's a good thing I didn't. You would have had a.
I was thinking of doing it, but
Well, you did it anyway. But yeah. And the first thing that I bought in Germany was cigarettes. Well, actually, that's a lie. The first thing I bought was a train ticket, but the first physical thing that I bought after that was Camel cigarettes, which you don't get here in the UK. Those were excellent. Just great. Enjoy smoking, I really do. So yeah, those were beautiful. And then I went to a McDonald's and I got a triple cheeseburger. Don't get those here in the UK though. That was excellent. Berlin is now number one for McDonald's for me. So if you've seen my Facebook post, you'll see it goes Berlin and then Glasgow and then Manchester and Edinburgh tied for third place, and then in last place is London because London was shit. London has shit McDonald's, man. I can tell you that right now.
See, this is Scottish people. Like he comes to Berlin, and the first thing he does is smoke cigarettes and go to McDonald's.
Pretty much. Yeah, but let's talk about day one. So what we did on day one was we went to visit the big cathedral in the city centre, just in I believe West Berlin.
No, that was East Berlin.
Oh, right,
First
okay.
day we were very much in East Berlin.
Yeah, so we we went to that cathedral and it's absolutely huge. It's really quiet, and you gotta be really quiet. And one of the priests came by while I had my hat on and asked me to take it off because apparently it's disrespectful.
It wasn't the priest. It was the security guard.
I thought it was a priest.
Yeah, that was a security guard. There were no priests there.
How can there be no priests in
I've never seen a priest. I've never seen a priest in a German church, to be quite honest. They're
Alright.
very elusive.
Fair dues. Yeah. Anyway, so we went to the cathedral. We went right up to the top, and the view was spectacular. You could see right over most of Berlin. Obviously, there's the big TV tower at Alexanderplatz, which is absolutely beautiful as well. Such a spectacle. And then we went to the DDR Museum, or the was it Deutsche Democratic Republic?
German Democratic Republic.
Yeah, the East German Democratic Republic museum. But yeah, I got to drive a Trabi, which is an East German car. And that was fun. We went round and took lots of videos, and
Yeah.
by that time I was like really tired. I was like falling asleep in the chair. And we went to a coffee house after that. I think we went to Spandau after that, which Spandau is where
no, we didn't.
No?
I don't think we went to Spandau right after that. We went to Brandenburg Gate first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we went to the Brandenburg Gate, and we went to see the Reichstag as well, did we?
No. We went to Brandenburg Gate,
Brandenburg
and
Gate.
then we went to the Holocaust Memorial.
Yeah.
And then we went to Potsdam Square into the Sony Center, and then we went to Spandau.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my memory's awful. Yes, we did all that, and that was really fun. And yeah, the Holocaust Memorial, it's really eerie. You've got stones, big blocks, at least 20 feet tall. Definitely 3 times the size of Tsar over there. But Tsar's a big guy. He's a tall guy. He's like at least 6 feet. But standing next to some of those stones, he looked insignificant. Potsdam, you said we went to?
The square, not the Potsdam Square, not the city.
What did we do in Potsdam
Potsdam Square, and we went to the Sony Center. You know, this modern thing,
Oh yeah.
with that metal needle that was pointing down on us and looked like it was gonna fall down at any moment. And then we went and then I took you to my secret place.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, man, that thing was giving me the actual feel. By the way, I was like, what if this place fucking collapses any second? I was like, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. But yes, it was fun. It was fun. And yeah, as Al said, we went back to.
Then we went back to Spandau and we went to my uncle's flat, and then he said, "All right, let's sleep for a while," and then we go back to the city. But for some reason, we both overslept our alarms, and we woke up an hour later. An hour after we were supposed to wake up, we just thought, "Fuck this! Let's just get something to eat and then go to bed again."
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we went round the corner to a local kebab shop, and my god, the kebabs that they make in Germany, they're beautiful. Like I don't enjoy kebabs, but in Germany I felt obliged to, because people said, "Oh yeah, in Germany you gotta try the kebabs," and I'm like, you know, fine. So I went round and bought currywurst, which had no curry on it, and I bought the. I was like, it was just a fucking bratwurst, wasn't it? It was just a bratwurst, you know. You know, you can't advertise something as currywurst.
We got a real currywurst.
Yeah, we got real.
We got a real currywurst the next day, though.
Yeah, the day after. We'll talk about that. But yes, so got a kebab, we got beer as well, and that was fun. And yeah, then we went back to sleep, and we woke up the next morning totally refreshed and saying, you know, let's do this shit. Yeah, on day 2. What did we do on day 2? We went to see Checkpoint Charlie.
That was the first thing, I believe. No, sorry. The first thing was we went to Reichstag. We entered the Reichstag.
Yeah, we went to the Reichstag, and then we went to see the Soviet Memorial as well.
Yes, that was right next to the Reichstag.
Yeah, the Soviet Memorial. Then we walked down the street to Checkpoint Charlie, which it's quite a funny looking place, because there was like a big Christmas tree right in the fucking middle of it, and I'm like, why?
It's just for Christmas, though. It's not there all year round.
Yeah, so that was Checkpoint Charlie. Then we went to a bar, and I got rum, and Zal decided to play it safe and got a big glass of OJ. Yes, do you know how awkward it is walking into a bar asking for a rum and coke and a glass of fucking orange juice?
Scottish people.
Yeah, it was an Irish bar as well, but I was like, fuck's sake, Zal, like, you know, we're on holiday, you gotta have something to drink, but he had something to drink later that night. I will tell you about it. Yeah, so later that night we I forget what
We did go to the German. Wait, what did we do after Checkpoint Charlie? Oh, we went to see the wall.
Yeah,
remember we went to see the wall.
we
We
went
went down the
wall.
street and went past the wall.
Yeah.
Went to see the wall, and then we walked to Potsdam Square again. He had another drink, and then we tried to see the DDR. No, wait, wasn't that the next day?
Tried to see the DDR.
the watchtower, you know, the DDR watchtower.
Oh yeah, that's right. The watchtower, I think, was the last day.
Yeah. So what would you do after Checkpoint Charlie?
We went and got currywurst, and then we
No, that was before. That was at Checkpoint Charlie. That was before the pub. Then we walked onto the wall. But what would you do then?
didn't we go to. Yeah, we walked around some of the gift shops. Yeah, we walked around some of the gift shops.
Oh yes, went to the gift shops, and did we go to the did we go to the technology museum then?
Yeah, we went to the German Technology Museum. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the second day. And after
Yeah, we went to the German Technology Museum, and he found this. They had ship. We went to the Grand Like ships, so we went into the exhibition about ships and maritime history and such, and he found this thing on the journey of Saint Brandon, and we had a discussion about how that thing on the picture wasn't a dragon but a big dog, and he said no, it's a UFO, and
you know, tune in later this month where I will be featuring my dad on the next the conspiracy after the first one, which is not next week, not the week after, but the week after that. But yes. And yeah, then we went to the Union Hofbräuhaus, where we just so happened to meet up with some of my friends, which was fucking coincidental because we didn't talk to each other. And we enjoyed a night of merry making and food. And again, Zar had 1 pint of beer, just the one, whereas me, I drank 2.
it was so horrible.
What do you mean it was horrible? You're German. Germans like beer.
I hate beer.
You're such a square. You're just
Shut
a big.
up.
You're just a big square, Zar. That's who you are. You're a big square. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, and after that we went back to Spandau, had food again, and went to sleep. Got up the next day. On day, what did we do on day 3?
On day 3, we slept in very much, I believe. Yeah, we slept in, and then we went to Spandau, and then we went back to Berlin, and then we went to. I remember we went to Brandenburg Gate again, and we went to the Room of Silence.
Yeah.
Which is a room inside of the Brandenburg Gate, which is isolated. It's like you can't hear any sounds from the outside, you know, the street and everything. When you're in there, the only thing you hear is yourself and the people in the next room. If they are talking. But ideally, you don't hear anything there, which is amazing. But tell them about your experience, Grant.
My experience was watching a middle-aged man sleep in a chair at the other side of the room. Like, I wanted to laugh really bad, but like I knew I couldn't. It was just like nodding off, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, that was a bit awkward. I tried not to bust out laughing. Like, I got outside of the actual building, and then I bust out laughing because it was just funny. It was hilarious. you know, it's not every day that you see a middle-aged German guy sleep in a fucking chair in the Brandenburg Gate. Yes, that was fun. Then we went back to the Reichstag.
Went to another gift shop where
Yeah.
you spent another hour looking for gifts for your mother.
Yeah. And then after that, we went to the watchtower that you said.
Yeah, so we went to a Starbucks and I looked on the map what to do, and I found this watchtower, and it was 15 minutes before 5, 15 minutes to 5, and it said the watchtower it said on Google Maps, watchtower closes at 5. Okay, so I told Grant, alright, let's go there, and we went there, and we arrived there 10 minutes before closing time. It was closed 10 minutes before closing time, and it didn't say anything about, it's closed in winter or anything. On the watchtower it had a plaque, open every day until 5. That is fraudulent advertisement. Right? I will have those people's heads when I go there next time. I will have their heads.
That is fraudulent advertising. Fuck's sakes, huh?
Yeah. That is a crime, honestly. That is a crime. I was very disappointed. Look, those are the people. Those are the people that ruin Germany, you know? We have a reputation for being strict, for being reliable, and those are the people that ruin this reputation. We need to get rid of them.
Yeah. And after that,
Anyways,
after the tower, we went to. Yeah, we went to get something to
back
eat.
to Alexanderplatz and into a restaurant.
Yes, Czar had, I think macaroni and cheese or something.
No, spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, it was spaghetti bolognese, and I had a dreadful fucking burger, and then the fucking waiter brought over the check, €55. I'm like, fucking excuse me, bitch, like, we did not have all this. Yeah, so it turns out that they hadn't charged the previous table, and the previous table had just kind of walked out, so, and we were looking at
No, it wasn't the previous table. It was the chef had ate something himself, and they put that on that for some reason.
It's fucking stupid, man. Yeah, so it came to
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
it was like fucking €55. I'm like, what? Fuck off.
Then you got confused and gave him a $4 tip.
fucking €4, that bastard. That bastard had the cheek to bring me a disgusting burger and overcharge me and then take €4 as a fucking tip. Bastards. And yeah, then we went to find my friends again, and we sat in that restaurant until they'd finished eating. Then we left with them and went back to Spandau and watched like a fuck ton of German TV. And the next morning we left on the train for he was going back to Hamburg, and I was going all the way back to Schonefeld, which is like practically the other side of the fucking city. And yeah, I got the plane from Schonefeld back to Scotland, and that was that. All in all, it was a good weekend. It was a really good weekend, and I enjoyed the time I spent with you.
So did I, and I hope to do it again soon.
Definitely. We will make a point of doing it again sometime in the near future. But until such times, my hands are tied.
Yes, mine too. But because, as I say, I'm saving up for Las Vegas. But Amnesty International called me yesterday, and I'm going to a job interview for them, and that's in 2 days on Thursday. And if they accept me, I'll get 2,000 euros or more. And if I get that, I don't have I won't have any fucking problems with saving up for Las Vegas anymore, and I can travel there wherever the hell I want.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And my savings pot is rather large, so if I do decide to go to Las Vegas, that won't be an issue for me. Yes, gambling and drinking, the city of sin. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun.
Hi.
And I think that's. I think we covered everything. I think we covered absolutely everything. Unless you've got.
Everything.
Unless you've got anything else to add, we can just finish off here.
No, Oh yes, I have something to add.
Okay.
I do have something to add. I am not only making micronational flags, I also made this is very important. How could I forget this? I made the micronational flag archive, which is also for emblems. So basically, I went to DeviantArt, made a new account, and on this account, I'm going to collect every single micronational flag I can get my hands on. So if you are a member or a head of a micronation and you are in this archive already, please email me. I will link in the comments as well. Please email me and send me your flag and your emblem and everything. I really want this project to work, and I will need your support for this. Very important thing. I've already got a lot of flags in there. I've got the flag of Mysperia. I've got Obscurium's flag, of course, all the use of flags. I've got Molossia's flag in there. I've got Slabovia's flag and many other ones. And I've even got exclusively, we have a lot of exclusive stuff as well. Exclusive on the micro flag archive, there is a transparent Slabov of arms, a transparent Boschkan coat of arms, and the actual flag and coat of arms of the Grand Republic of Wolstein, which, as you may remember, was the first incarnation of Molossia. And this is a digital remake made by me, only on the micro flag archive.
Excellent. So you heard the man. You are part of Micronation, or you're the head of You're the head of state of the Micronation. You know, contact Czar. Given your flags and stuff, you put it on DeviantArt. Yeah.
And also, if you want a new flag or want your flag to be remade or want a new coat of arms and stuff, also message before. Everything flag and
Everything flag and emblem related. Excellent. Well, I think it's time to end off here.
And you're gonna be on here as well.
Czar?
Grant?
Are you
Yes.
there? Yeah. As I was saying,
Isn't Archie gonna be on here as well?
yeah, Archie's gonna be here in a couple of weeks. Next week is the first VRS conspiracy crew thing, featuring a couple of my friends from real life, people that I've known for years and years, college and things like that, school. We're going to come on here next week and discuss Jeffrey Epstein, and the week after that I'm going to be hosting Archie Birch for another interview, and for the last week of February I will have my father on, and we'll discuss that thing that Zar spoke about in the German Technology Museum about St Brendan and what he saw when he was sailing around the world. And I don't have any immediate plans for March yet, but you know, that's kind of what's going to go down on like February. So yeah, Zar, it's been
Stay tuned for that. A lot of stuff has been happening with Miss Beria as well. They have very expanded radically, so that's gonna be a very interesting episode too.
Definitely. Well, Zar, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. It's been great.
Pleasure was all mine.
Yeah. Maybe hope to see you back on the show one day. But yeah. Thanks for.
Maybe after microphone.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone at home, thanks for tuning in, watching. Means a great deal that people would come back and watch again. And with that, I end off the show. Thanks very much. I've been Grant Magic, your host of VRS, and you know, obviously, thanks again to President Zar Antonov of Obscurium. Thank you. Good night. Have a wonderful evening.